In a world that often celebrates raw talent, it's easy to believe that success is reserved for the naturally gifted. We admire those who excel effortlessly, and we tell ourselves that talent is the key to greatness. But the truth is, talent alone is not enough. It might give you a head start, but it's effort and persistence that determine how far you'll go. Those who succeed are not always the most talented. They are the ones who refuse to give up, who keep showing up, and who are willing to put in the work. Effort is the great equalizer. It's something everyone can choose to give, regardless of their natural abilities. You may not be the most skilled or experienced when you start, but consistent effort allows you to close the gap. While talent might get someone noticed initially, it's effort that sustains progress and builds long-term success. The most remarkable accomplishments in history weren't achieved overnight. They were the result of countless hours of hard work, dedication, and a refusal to settle for mediocrity. Persistence is equally important. It's easy to stay motivated when things are going well, but persistence is what keeps you moving forward when the road gets tough. It's what allows you to face setbacks, learn from mistakes, and keep striving toward your goals even when success feels far away. Without persistence, even the most talented individuals can falter. Challenges and failures are inevitable, but persistence ensures that they don't define you. Instead, they become stepping stones to something greater. One of the reasons effort and persistence outshine talent is because they build resilience. Talent might help you excel when everything is going smoothly, but life is rarely free of obstacles. The ability to bounce back from difficulties, to adapt to changing circumstances, and to keep pushing forward no matter what comes your way is far more valuable than natural ability. Resilience is developed through effort and persistence, and it's what allows you to endure the challenges that talent alone cannot overcome. Effort and persistence also foster growth. Talent, while impressive, is static unless it's nurtured. Without hard work and a willingness to improve, even the most gifted individuals can stagnate. On the other hand, those who may not start with exceptional ability but are committed to learning, practicing, and growing will surpass those who rely solely on their innate skills. Growth is the result of consistent effort over time, and it's available to anyone who is willing to put in the work. Another advantage of effort and persistence is that they build discipline and focus. Success often requires sustained attention over long periods of time. It's not about working hard for a single day or week. It's about showing up day after day, even when you don't feel like it. This level of discipline doesn't come naturally to most people, but it can be developed through consistent effort. With persistence, you train yourself to stay committed to your goals, even when distractions or challenges arise. Talent, while helpful, can sometimes lead to complacency. When things come easily, it's tempting to coast along without putting in much effort. But success is not about how you start, it's about how you finish. Those who rely solely on talent often find themselves outpaced by those who are willing to work harder, push through obstacles, and keep striving for improvement. Effort and persistence create momentum, and over time, they compound to produce results that far exceed what talent alone can achieve. There's also a deeper sense of fulfillment that comes from effort and persistence. When you know you've given your all, when you've worked tirelessly toward a goal and overcome challenges along the way, the satisfaction is unparalleled. It's not just about achieving the goal, it's about knowing that you earned it through your own determination and hard work. This sense of accomplishment is something that talent alone can't provide. Effort and persistence also inspire others. When people see someone working tirelessly, refusing to give up, and achieving success through sheer determination, it sends a powerful message. It shows that success is attainable for anyone who is willing to work for it. This kind of inspiration has a ripple effect, encouraging others to believe in themselves and to pursue their own goals with the same level of commitment. At the end of the day, success is not about what you're given, it's about what you do with it. Talent might set the stage, but effort and persistence are what bring the performance to life. They are the tools that turn potential into reality and dreams into accomplishments. No matter where you start, no matter how much or how little natural ability you have, you can achieve extraordinary things through hard work and perseverance. So, focus on what you can control. Commit to putting in the effort and staying persistent, even when the journey gets difficult. Remember that talent is only one piece of the puzzle. It's your determination, resilience, and unwavering commitment to your goals that will set you apart. Success is not reserved for the most talented. It belongs to those who refuse to quit, who keep striving, and who are willing to work for it every single day. Life is filled with moments that challenge us, push us to our limits, and sometimes knock us down. Failure, disappointment, and setbacks are inevitable parts of the journey. But true success isn't measured by how many times you fall, it's defined by how many times you rise again. The real victory lies in your ability to get back up, to face challenges head on, and to keep moving forward no matter how difficult the path may seem. Falling is a universal experience. Everyone encounters moments when things don't go as planned, when the effort doesn't yield the desired result, or when unexpected events derail progress. In those moments, it's natural to feel disheartened, frustrated, or even defeated. But it's important to remember that falling is not the end of the story, it's a part of it. Every stumble provides an opportunity to learn, grow, and become stronger. Rising again transforms those setbacks into stepping stones towards something greater. Resilience is at the heart of rising after a fall. It's the inner strength that allows you to face adversity, to adapt, and to keep going despite the difficulties. Resilience isn't about avoiding hardship, it's about responding to it with determination and courage. When you rise after a fall, you prove to yourself that you are stronger than the obstacles in your path. Each time you get back up, you build confidence in your ability to handle whatever challenges come your way. Rising again also teaches valuable lessons. It's in the moments of struggle and recovery that you gain insights about yourself and the world around you. You learn what works and what doesn't. You discover your strengths and you uncover areas where you can grow. These lessons are invaluable and they often lead to greater success in the future. Failure isn't a loss when it becomes a teacher, and rising after a fall ensures that those lessons are not wasted. The act of rising again is also a declaration of hope. It's a refusal to let setbacks define you or limit your potential. It's a statement that no matter how difficult the circumstances, you believe in the possibility of a better outcome. Hope fuels perseverance, and perseverance is what carries you through the toughest times. Even when the odds seem stacked against you, rising again demonstrates a belief in your ability to overcome and to thrive. One of the most powerful aspects of rising after a fall is the example it sets for others. Your resilience can inspire those around you, showing them that it's possible to face adversity and come out stronger on the other side. When people see someone rise after a setback, it gives them the courage to confront their own challenges. Your story becomes a source of hope and motivation for others, creating a ripple effect of strength and determination. Rising again also shifts your perspective on failure. It helps you see setbacks not as dead ends but as detours. Each time you get back up, you reframe failure as a temporary experience rather than a permanent state. This perspective frees you from the fear of failure, allowing you to take risks, explore new possibilities, and chase your dreams with confidence. When you understand that falling is not the end, you begin to see it as a natural part of the process. The journey of rising after a fall is not always easy. It requires effort, patience, and a willingness to face discomfort. There will be moments when staying down feels like the easier option, when the thought of trying again feels overwhelming. But it's in these moments that the most important decision is made, the decision to rise. Choosing to get back up, even when it's difficult, is an act of courage and self-belief. Each time you rise after a fall, you grow stronger. The challenges that once seemed insurmountable start to feel more manageable. You begin to trust in your ability to overcome adversity, and that trust becomes a source of strength in future challenges. Rising again isn't just about recovering from setbacks, it's about building the resilience and fortitude that allow you to face life's challenges with confidence and grace. Ultimately, the real victory lies not in never falling, but in always rising. Life's greatest achievements are not the result of a smooth, unbroken journey. They are the culmination of countless moments of falling and rising, of striving and persisting, of refusing to give up. The ability to rise again is what turns failure into growth, obstacles into opportunities, and dreams into reality. So when life knocks you down, remember that the fall is not the end. Take a moment to gather your strength, reflect on what you've learned, and then rise again. Each time you do, you move closer to the person you are meant to become. Rising after a fall is not just an act of resilience, it's an act of triumph. It's a reminder that no matter how many times you stumble, you have the power to rise and continue forward. And in that rise lies the true victory. Failure is an inevitable part of life, And yet so many people fear it, avoid it, or let it stop them from pursuing their dreams. What if, instead of seeing failure as the end of the road, we began to understand it as a necessary step on the journey to success? Failure is not the opposite of success, it is a fundamental component of it. Without failure, there is no growth, no learning, and no progress. Every great achievement in history has been built on a foundation of failed attempts. The world's most accomplished individuals, from inventors and innovators to artists and athletes, all share one thing in common: they failed, often repeatedly, before they succeeded. They were not immune to setbacks, mistakes, or defeats. What set them apart was their perspective. They did not see failure as a final verdict, they saw it as a teacher. Failure is one of life's most powerful instructors. It shows you what doesn't work and pushes you to explore new approaches. When you fail, it's not a sign of weakness, it's evidence that you are trying, that you are stepping outside your comfort zone, and that you are moving forward. Each failure provides valuable lessons, sharpening your skills and preparing you for the next step. The insights gained from failure are often more impactful than the successes that come easily. Consider for a moment what would happen if you never failed. If everything you tried worked perfectly the first time, you might achieve short-term victories, but you would miss out on the deeper understanding that comes from overcoming challenges. You wouldn't learn resilience, adaptability, or perseverance. Success without failure often lacks depth and meaning because it doesn't require the same level of effort, determination, or growth. When you fail, it's easy to feel discouraged or defeated. But those moments of disappointment are an opportunity to reflect, regroup, and try again. Failure is not about falling down, it's about whether or not you choose to get back up. It's about persistence, the willingness to face the same challenge repeatedly until you find a way through. With each attempt, you grow stronger and wiser, and the obstacles that once seemed impossible begin to feel more manageable. Failure also teaches humility and empathy. It reminds us that everyone is human, that no one has all the answers, and that mistakes are a natural part of the process. This understanding helps us connect with others, offering support and encouragement instead of judgment. When we embrace our own failures, we become more compassionate toward others who are navigating their own struggles. One of the most freeing realizations is that failure is not permanent. It does not define you, nor does it dictate your future. Failure is a moment in time, a snapshot of a single attempt, not the sum total of your abilities or potential. Too often, people let the fear of failure paralyze them, preventing them from taking risks or chasing their dreams. But the truth is, failure is rarely as catastrophic as we imagine it to be. More often than not, it is a stepping stone to something greater. The path to success is rarely linear. It is filled with detours, dead ends, and unexpected twists. Failure is simply part of that journey. Each time you encounter it, you have a choice to let it defeat you or to use it as fuel to keep going. When you choose the latter, failure becomes a source of strength rather than a limitation. It transforms into a badge of honor, a sign that you are daring to dream and striving to grow. Think about a toddler learning to walk. They stumble and fall countless times before they take their first steady steps. Yet no one views those falls as failures, they are simply part of the process. The same principle applies to any goal or aspiration. Progress is made through trial and error, through falling and getting back up again. Failure also reminds us to appreciate the victories. When success finally comes after a series of setbacks, it feels more meaningful because of the journey it took to get there. The struggles and failures along the way give success its weight and significance. They remind us of how far we've come and the effort it took to reach our goals. So, the next time you face failure, don't run from it. Embrace it. Look for the lessons it offers and use them to grow stronger. Remember that every successful person has stood where you are, facing setbacks and challenges, and wondering if they would ever break through. They did, not because they never failed, but because they refused to let failure stop them. Failure is not the end of the story. It is a chapter one that teaches, refines, and prepares you for what's next. Embrace it, learn from it, and keep moving forward. Success is not about avoiding failure, it's about rising above it, time and time again. Every person carries within them a set of dreams, visions of a life filled with meaning, accomplishment, and fulfillment. These dreams are not arbitrary. They are deeply personal, shaped by your experiences, values, and aspirations. They represent the unique potential that only you possess. Your dreams have purpose, and they matter not just to you, but to the world around you. They are a call to action, urging you to step into the life you were meant to live. Dreams often begin as a whisper, a faint idea that stirs your heart. They might seem distant or even impossible at first, but they persist. This persistence is no accident. Your dreams exist for a reason. They are a reflection of your deepest desires and the potential impact you are meant to have on the world. Ignoring them does not make them go away, it only creates a sense of longing, a feeling that something essential is missing. Pursuing your dreams is not just about personal satisfaction. It's about fulfilling a responsibility to yourself and to others. When you achieve your dreams, you inspire those around you to pursue theirs. Your journey becomes a source of encouragement for people who might otherwise doubt their own potential. The ripple effect of one person living their purpose is immeasurable. It uplifts families, communities, and even society as a whole. At times, the path toward your dreams will be daunting. You may face obstacles that make you question whether they are worth pursuing. Doubts may creep in, fueled by the opinions of others or the fear of failure. But these challenges are not signs that your dreams are unrealistic. On the contrary, they are reminders of how significant your dreams truly are. Anything worth achieving will demand effort, courage, and perseverance. Your dreams are unique to you. They are not meant to be compared to anyone else's journey. It's easy to fall into the trap of looking at others and feeling like your dreams are too small or too ambitious in comparison. But your dreams were not given to someone else, they were given to you. They align with your talents, passions, and experiences in a way that no one else can replicate. That's why they are worth pursuing, no matter how unconventional or challenging they may seem. The pursuit of dreams often requires sacrifices. You might have to let go of comfort, security, or the approval of others. There will be moments when progress feels slow, and the end goal seems far away. These moments can test your resolve, but they also strengthen your character. Each step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to realizing your dreams. The journey itself shapes you, teaching you resilience, patience, and the value of hard work. Sometimes it's tempting to dismiss your dreams as impractical or unattainable. You might think, who am I to aim so high? But the real question is, who am I not to? Your dreams are a reflection of your potential, and settling for less than you're capable of achieving does a disservice to yourself and to the world. You have something unique to offer, something that no one else can provide in the same way. By pursuing your dreams, you fulfill that potential and contribute to something greater than yourself. Fear is one of the greatest barriers to following your dreams. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, or fear of the unknown can paralyze you, keeping you stuck in a cycle of inaction. But fear is not a sign that you should stop. It's a signal that you're stepping into territory that matters. Growth and fear often go hand in hand. Each time you take a step forward, despite your fear, you build confidence and prove to yourself that you are capable of more than you imagined. Your dreams also have the power to bring meaning to your life. They give you a sense of direction, something to strive for even in the face of adversity. When you wake up each day with a purpose, you find motivation and joy in the pursuit, even when the road is difficult. Achieving your dreams is important, but so is the process of working toward them. The journey itself is enriching, teaching you lessons and opening doors you never expected. In the end, the fulfillment of your dreams is not just about personal achievement. It's about living authentically, embracing who you are, and making the most of the time you have. Your dreams remind you that you are capable of extraordinary things. They challenge you to grow, inspire others, and leave a legacy that extends far beyond your lifetime. So don't ignore the dreams that call to you. They are there for a reason, guiding you toward a life of purpose and fulfillment. Trust in their significance and take the first step toward making them a reality. No matter how daunting the journey may seem, remember that your dreams matter. They are a gift, not just to you, but to the world. Pursue them with all your heart, knowing that their purpose is far greater than you can imagine. Life is a journey, not a quick dash to the finish line. It unfolds in chapters, each with its own lessons, challenges, and triumphs. In this journey, there are moments of joy and clarity, but there are also moments of doubt, failure, and pain. It is in those difficult moments that many feel the urge to give up, to throw in the towel, and to retreat from the pursuit of their dreams. But the truth is, enduring through those moments is what shapes us, defines us, and ultimately brings us closer to the life we envision for ourselves. The path to success is rarely straightforward. There will be detours, obstacles, and times when the road seems too steep to climb. But it's essential to understand that success is not measured by how quickly we reach our goals. Instead, it is about the determination to keep moving forward, no matter how slow or difficult the progress may seem. Progress, however small, is still progress. The key is to stay the course, to keep putting one foot in front of the other, even when the finish line feels far away. Challenges are not a sign that you are failing, they are proof that you are growing. Just like muscles are strengthened through resistance, your character, resilience, and capacity to achieve are built through the struggles you face. Life is testing you, preparing you, and shaping you into the person you need to become to fulfill your purpose. The moments of pressure and difficulty are what forge greatness. Without them, there would be no growth, no progress, and no meaningful success. Failure is not something to fear. It is not the opposite of success. It is an essential part of the process. Every successful person has experienced failure. It's how you respond to it that defines you. Do you let it stop you, or do you use it as a stepping stone to move forward? Failure is a teacher, offering lessons that success alone cannot provide. It shows you what doesn't work, helps you refine your approach, and pushes you to become better, stronger, and more capable. When you feel like quitting, remember why you started. Think of the dreams that ignited your passion, the goals that set your heart on fire, and the vision you had for your future. Those dreams matter. They are not random or insignificant. They were placed in your heart for a reason, and only you can bring them to life. Quitting is not just giving up on your dreams, it's denying the world the unique contributions you were meant to make. Success is not reserved for the most talented or the most fortunate. It belongs to those who refuse to give up. Effort and persistence are the great equalizers. Even if someone has more natural talent, they cannot outpace the person who is willing to work harder, push through the obstacles, and stay committed. Your effort, determination, and consistency will always outlast talent that is left idle. It's easy to compare yourself to others, especially in today's world where everyone's highlight reel is on display. But comparison is the thief of joy. Your journey is yours alone. It will not look like anyone else's, and that's exactly how it should be. Focus on being better than the person you were yesterday. That is the only competition that truly matters. There will be moments when life knocks you down, and staying down might seem like the easier choice. But you are stronger than you think. You have a reserve of courage, strength, and resilience within you that can carry you through the darkest times. When you fall, allow yourself a moment to rest, to regroup, and to gather your strength. But then get back up. Keep going. Each time you rise, you become more powerful, more determined, and more prepared for the challenges ahead. Remember, the journey is not about perfection, it's about perseverance. It's about embracing the highs and the lows, the victories and the defeats, and continuing to move forward no matter what. Your path may be winding, your progress may be slow, but as long as you keep moving, you are winning. Do not quit. Your dreams are worth fighting for. Your purpose is worth the struggle. The life you envision for yourself is worth every ounce of effort, every moment of persistence, and every act of courage. Keep going. You have what it takes to make it, and the world is waiting for the incredible impact only you can create. Life is a marathon, and every step, no matter how small, brings you closer to the person you are destined to become. Stay the course. Do not quit. Life often places us in situations where we feel tested, stretched beyond our limits, and overwhelmed by challenges that seem insurmountable. These moments of struggle are uncomfortable and at times painful, yet it is within these very moments that the seeds of greatness are planted. Struggle is not an indication of failure, it is the crucible where character is forged, resilience is built, and true strength is uncovered. Greatness is never born out of comfort or complacency. The smooth, easy paths in life rarely lead to the extraordinary. It is in facing adversity, in wrestling with uncertainty, and in pushing through resistance that we uncover what we are truly capable of. Think about how diamonds are formed through immense pressure and heat over time. Without those conditions, the raw material remains ordinary, untransformed. Similarly, struggle acts as the pressure and heat that refines us, turning potential into excellence and dreams into reality. When you face difficulties, it can feel like the world is working against you. But those challenges are not there to defeat you, they are there to elevate you. Every obstacle is an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to rise above what you previously thought possible. Struggle forces you to dig deep, to find reserves of courage and perseverance you might not have known you possessed. It challenges you to adapt, to innovate, and to become stronger. The truth is, most people shy away from struggle because it's uncomfortable. It's far easier to stay in a place of safety, where there's no risk of failure or hardship. But greatness is never found in comfort zones. If you look at anyone who has achieved something extraordinary, you'll find a story of struggle and perseverance. These individuals did not succeed because life handed them easy opportunities. They succeeded because they embraced the challenges, leaned into the struggle, and used it as a springboard to reach new heights. Struggles also teach us important lessons. They reveal our weaknesses, allowing us to address and overcome them. They teach us patience, persistence, and the value of hard work. They remind us that nothing truly worthwhile comes without effort. When you face a challenge and overcome it, you gain more than just the achievement itself, you gain confidence in your ability to handle future difficulties. Each victory, no matter how small, builds momentum and strengthens your belief in yourself. But greatness born in struggle isn't just about personal achievement. It's also about the impact you can have on others. When you rise above your challenges, you inspire those around you. Your story of perseverance becomes a beacon of hope for others facing their own battles. Struggle teaches empathy and understanding, helping you connect with others on a deeper level. It reminds you that everyone has their own burdens to carry, and that overcoming those burdens is a shared human experience. There will be times when the struggle feels overwhelming, when the weight of it threatens to crush your spirit. In those moments, it's important to remember that struggle is temporary, but the strength it builds lasts a lifetime. The most significant breakthroughs often come just after the hardest battles. When you feel like giving up, remind yourself that you are not enduring hardship for nothing. You are being prepared for something greater, something that will make every moment of struggle worthwhile. Struggle also helps you redefine what success truly means. When everything comes easily, it's easy to take success for granted. But when you've worked hard, pushed through obstacles, and sacrificed to achieve your goals, the victory is all the sweeter. It's not just about reaching the destination, it's about the journey and the growth that happens along the way. There's a saying that the strongest steel is forged in the hottest fire. The same is true of people. When you face challenges, embrace them. Don't see them as roadblocks, but as opportunities to grow stronger, wiser, and more determined. Each struggle is a stepping stone on the path to greatness. It's not the absence of struggle that defines greatness, it's the ability to face it head on, to persevere, and to emerge on the other side transformed. So, when life gets tough and the road seems long, remember that the struggle you are experiencing is not there to defeat you. It is there to build you. It is shaping you into the person you are meant to become. Greatness is not given, it is earned through effort, persistence, and the willingness to endure the struggle. Keep moving forward, even when the path is difficult. Greatness is within your reach, but it requires you to embrace the challenges and trust that every struggle is bringing you closer to the extraordinary life you are capable of creating.